I am teaching math courses for Strayer University, and I was teaching the math course and physics course for the University of Texas at San Antonio for almost 10 years, and also in the community college for almost 15 years. And today I am going to explain quadratic equation and how to solve the quadratic equation. Today we are going to explain what is quadratic equation and how to solve it. So the general form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. I am giving an example. Suppose we are writing 2x squared plus 5x plus 10 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Why? X is the second degree and here x is the first degree and the constant is 10 and that will be equal to 0. Now we know now the quadratic equation, we are going for its solution. The first one we are going to do is solution is by factoring. We are going to factor that equation so that we can find out the solution for x. I'm going to give you an example. Let me take the question number 1. X squared minus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Why this is a quadratic equation? This is of the same form as ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then what is a here? A is equal to 1. What is b here? It is negative 7. And what is c here? 10. Now the way we will factor is this middle term. What is the middle term? This is the middle term, negative 7x. The middle term we will split into two terms, and the condition is this b must be equal to u plus v. I am introducing another factor u and v, and c must be equal to u times v. So when you are looking over here b, that is negative 7. So a negative 7 you have to write like two numbers. So we are thinking about negative 7 will be equal to negative 4 and negative 3. So negative 4 and negative 3, that is equal to negative 7, right? Then c is equal to u times v, that is 10. So 10 should be equal to 4 times 3. No, it is not. So this solution is not correct. Now we try another one. U is equal to negative 4 and v equal to negative 3. So what is u plus v? That is negative 7. Okay, sorry. We already done it. Can you?
That's okay. I can start it from the start. So you can start over.
Okay.
From right to the edge. You can erase the whole
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, and then you can start from
there.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is not working. Now we will try another one. U is equal to what we can take. See, this is 10. 5 times 2 is 10. So that maybe we will try that one. Negative 5 and v is equal to negative 2. So what is negative 5 plus negative 2 is negative 7. Then u times v, that is negative 5 times negative 2, that equal to plus 10. Yeah, that is working. So we got two factors. Negative 7 we can write like x squared minus 5x minus 2x and original here plus 10 equal to 0. Now we got four factors. We will group together these two and we group together these two. Take the common factor from these two. What is the common factor from this is x, then x, what is here is negative 5. Then what is the common factor in these two terms? Negative 2, then left out is x, and this is positive, that means you have to write a negative, and 2 is already here, that should be 5. That will be equal to 0. Yeah, now look over here now. When you look over these two expressions, x minus 5 is a common factor. We will take out that one. X minus 5. What is left out here is x. What is left out here? Negative 2. So that will be equal to 0. Now you know two expressions. The product is equal to 0. That means this one is equal to 0 or this one equal to 0. It's like if A times B equal to 0, what is the meaning of that is? A equal to 0 or B equal to 0. Same way, we are going with this one. X minus 5 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. So we will get two answers for x. So here from this one, what we will get is x is equal to, this is negative 5, so that x will be equal to 5. X minus 5 equal to 0. So what is x is equal to? You add plus 5 here, plus 5 here. So x is equal to 5. Similarly, x is equal to negative 2 plus 2. X is equal to 2. Now we recap again. What we have done is factoring. What we will do here is this negative 7x we split into negative 5x and negative 2x. Then we group together and finally we got here x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 2. Now we will take another example. This time I am going to write x squared plus 8x plus 12 equal to 0. When you are looking over here, this is also a quadratic equation. So x squared plus 8x plus 12. And what is a over here? What is a over here is 1. And what is b over here is plus 8. And c, you are comparing this. So c is equal to 12. Now, like earlier, what we have to do is this middle term. This is the middle term that we have to split into two terms, and the condition is b must be equal to the sum of two numbers, that is u plus v, and c should be equal to u times v. When you are adding two numbers, this is also plus and this is also plus, so that's why this is plus and this is also plus. So when you are adding two numbers, you should get 8, and when you are multiplying, you should get 12. So what should be those numbers? We can try this 6 and 2. So what is 6 plus 2? That is 8. What is 6 times 2? 6 times 2 is 12. So those two numbers will be 6 and 2. So that is what we are going to do. 8 will be splitted into 6 and 2. So I am going to write that equation again. X square plus 6x plus 2x plus 12 equal to 0. The original equation. When you come back, look over here. 6 plus 2 is 8 and 12 is already here. And now what we will do is, the next thing is, you take the common terms from this 2 and also take the common terms from these 2. What is the common term here? X. Then what is left out here is x, and what is left out over here is 6. Then this is 2x and 12. So what is the common factor with these two is 2. We will take plus 2 and x. Then this is 12. So 12 divided by 2, 6 equal to 0. Right side is 0. Now we have to look over here again. X plus 6 is common in both these expressions. X plus 6, I took it. What is left out over here is x. What about here? Plus 2. That equal to 0. Now we have two expressions. That means this is equal to 0 or this one is equal to 0. I'm going to write that one. X plus 6 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. Then x plus 6 equal to 0. So what is x? X equal to this one minus 6. And here x plus 2 equal to 0. So x will be equal to negative 2. So we got two answers for this particular equation. X is equal to negative 6 or x is equal to negative 2. The second method is using quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? And you have to know that this is our quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. And the quadratic formula is to find out x is equal to negative b plus or minus 2 answers will come. Then square root of b square minus 4a times c, the whole thing divided by 2a. B is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square and c is the constant and again a is the coefficient of x square. Now I will give you an equation to solve this quadratic formula. 2x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. Now we compare this equation with our quadratic equation. So when you look over here, what is a here? You are comparing this. So what is a? A is equal to 2. And b, what is b over here is negative 5. And what is c? Constant. That c is equal to 2. Now we will write the equation solution. Negative b. So when you look over here, b is negative 5. So negative of negative 5. Okay. Then plus or minus square root of b square. What is b here? Negative 5. Negative 5 square is 25. Then minus 4 times a is 2. So you multiply by 2. And c is 2 also. 2. Then whole thing divided by 2 times a is 2. So 2 times 2, that will become 4. So negative and negative. Negative times negative, that will be a positive 5. So 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus, and 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. So this is 16. The whole thing divided by 4. So now, what is 25 minus 16? That is 9. I'll write it over here. So x is equal to 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 16 is 9. Then divided by 4. Square root of 9. We know that square root of 9 is 3. So this will be 5 plus or minus 3 divided by 4. Now we will get two answers. One is 5 plus 3 divided by 4. Another is 5 minus 3 divided by 4. I'm going to write it over here. X is equal to 5 plus 3 divided by 4, or x 5 minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so 5 plus 3, 8 by 4. So 8 by 4 is 2. Then x equals 5 minus 3. What is 5 minus 3? 2 divided by 4. So the answer is, the one is x is equal to 2 over here, or x is equal to, we can divide this one, 2, and 4 is 1 over 2. So the answer is 1 divided by 2. So we got two answers here also. X is equal to 2 or x is equal to 1 by 2.